Assalamualaikum and a very good evening I'll be to all of you. Okay, today I'll be giving you a lecture video on our topics in LBT 10103, which is Speak Up. All right, like what I have mentioned last week, every Sunday we will not be having a live session, a Google Meet session. All right, I'll be recording a video lesson and I'll be uploading it into eCampus. All right, your task is to just log into eCampus and stay online for at least an hour for your attendance to be recorded as PTG. All right, and again, don't forget to do the assessment given in eCampus. All right, and also don't forget for the four of you, the four lucky person, you will be presenting your speech tomorrow. All right, during our 2 hours class. And the rest of you will also have to, you will not be you are not required, the rest of you are not required to prepare a speech or a video, but you will have to do, all right, the assignment and the assessment given in eCampus. Okay, all right, let's move on. All right, giving your first speech. All right, preparing your speech. Usually, when teachers or instructors, all right, they would like to have an early start or early jump on giving speech. They will ask students to give an icebreaker speech. Okay, usually in meetings, in a seminar session, in a group work, right? They will ask people to give an icebreaker speech whereby people will start to speak by introducing themselves, right? Providing basic details of themselves like names, where they come from, all right, what are they doing right now with where are they studying and things like that, right? So an icebreaker speech is a speech early in the term designed to get students or to get people speaking in front of the class as soon as possible. All right, in developing the speech, all right, any form of speech, not just ice breaking speech, all right, you have to be focusing on your topic. All right, meaning that you do not try to cover too much. All right, if you are talking about pollution, all right, try to like put into examples two or three pollutions only. Do not go beyond that. Do not try to cover the whole incident happening all around the world, because time is of the essence. All right, you are given a certain amount of time just to cover the topics that you are assigned to. For example, in an ice-breaking speech, when you are talking about yourself, usually you will just go like introducing your names, all right, how old you are, what are you doing right now, where do you come from, and then your hobby and things like that. Do not go beyond that by telling people that you have 8 to 9 siblings, or you don't like to eat spicy food, you like to eat sweet food, and things that will be dragging the speech from being interesting to being uninteresting. All right, and then you will develop your topic, all right, in a creative manner by associating experience, all right, including element of suspense, mystery, humor, and emotions. All right, in developing your topic, usually people will go for their personal experience and also things that they do prefer, all right, in their life. All right, but sometimes people will go beyond that by including an element of suspense, all right, or putting a bit of mystery. And creative person, sometimes they put emotions and also humor in their speeches. All right, and then you will be organizing your speech, and in organization of your speech you will have these three main elements, which is your introduction, your body, and also your conclusion. So in your introduction, you will be having an opening section of a speech whereby you want to get the attention and interest of the audience. All right, usually some of the creative speakers, they will start with humor, or maybe they will start with getting people to, to get to have interest into the topic. All right, have you heard of sound pollution? Well, normally we do know things like water pollution, air pollution, all right, river pollution, and those kind of things that you can see, that is visible. But what about sound pollution? Something which is non-visible. All right, this is a topic that I'll be discussing with all of you in my speech today. All right, try to grasp the audience attention and try to get them to be interested into the first part of your speech. All right, and then we will go to the body, which is the main section of the speech, and it can be prepared in two ways actually. All right, first and foremost, you can have it in chronological order. All right, chronological order here means that you are organizing your speech in which the main points follow a time pattern. All right, for example, if you are talking about Alice, or if you are introducing yourself, hello, I'm Alice, I was born in 1989, I went to high school in 2002 and university in 2007. Those are the chronological order of Alice's life. All right, other than that, you can also use topical order. all right, whereby you organize your speech in which the main points divide the topic into logical, consistent subtopics. All right, maybe when you are talking about Alice, you want to highlight three important aspects of Alice's lives. Number one is hobbies, number two career, and number three is family. You are not putting highlights on the time period or the chronological order, but you want to put highlights on these three important aspects in Alice's life. If you are talking about a car, right, the three important aspects that you'll be talking about is the cosmetic or the figure, the outer figure of the car, the performance, and also the price. So those are the three important aspects when you are explaining about a car. Okay, and then don't forget the main points, which are the major points developed in the, oh sorry, I'm covering yours. Where were we? All right, let me just put it somewhere over here. Okay, all right, sorry. Okay, the major points developed in the body of the speech. All right, in developing your points, all right, when you already have the idea of how you're gonna organize your main points, all right, and you will include the main points in the body of your speech. Like what I've mentioned before, when you're talking about a car, you will be talking about the cosmetic features, performance, and also the price. All right, don't forget to include the points of what kind of cosmetic features are we talking about. All right, is it the design, is it the color, all right, is it the what are the things that you want to talk about, the outer feature of the cars, all right. And if you're talking about performance, all right, are you talking about the speed, acceleration, are you talking about braking power, are you talking about safety and things like that, all right. Okay, and then don't forget to use transition, all right, word or phrase that indicates when the speaker has finished one thought and is moving on to another, all right. uh, the most important features of a car is the sleek design. All right. This is because the design will attract people to buy the car regardless of its performance and also the price. Other than that, all right. Moreover, furthermore, all right. Okay. A good design will sell more compared to a very bad design. And if the car is very expensive, all right, it is very worth it to spend a lot of money if you can have a very sleek design of a car, for example. All right, so use that kind of transition words to indicate that you are moving from one point to another. And also don't forget the conclusion, whereby it is the final section of the speech. All right, and there are two tasks in the conclusion part that you need to fulfill, which is you must let the audience know you're about to finish, and also you must reinforce your central idea. All right, normally or sometimes in a very straight manner you will say in a nutshell, all in all, or in conclusion, or things like that. Without using these phrases, you can also indicate that you are about to finish. The three elements that can be applied when you are choosing the car are very important to help you to find the car that is most efficient yet very elegant to be driven in public, for example. All right, and then you reinforce your central idea. All right, having a sleek design, a good price, and also a very good performance can help you to select the best car. Right, can help you to narrow down your selections, can help you to identify, all right, the better car that will help you to be the better car that is suitable for your personality, for example. So you reinforce your central idea. All right, and if possible, add on a dramatic, clever, thought-provoking, and interesting note. All right, try to give them something to think of. All right, try to like leave your audience with something to ponder with, or maybe put them into a situation whereby they will think that, all right, this is interesting and I can apply this in daily life application. Okay. All right, when you are delivering your speech, all right, please speak extemporaneously, all right, meaning that you are speaking in a carefully prepared and rehearsed speech that is presented from a brief set of notes, all right, or in other words, all right, you are preparing by having less preparation. Okay, so you plan major points and supporting material without trying to memorize the precise language that you will use. Do not try to memorize your speech word by word, but only memorize the main points. Okay, so you will have brief notes. You can have brief notes, all right, like keywords or phrases which can be written on index cards, okay, small cards that you can bring, and do not put them into complete sentences, just put them into short brief phrases or maybe just key points, all right, to help you memorize the points and to help maneuver your speech, all right. And then you don't forget to rehearse the speech, all right. So please rehearse the speech out loud first, all right, on your own, and then you ask your friends and family to watch and provide feedback, constructive feedback, all right. And then when you are presenting the speech, all right, before you are starting or maybe while you're starting your speech, all right, please face the audience, all right, and then loosen up your body a bit, all right, and then arrange your neck if you got one, all right, and take a moment to look at the audience and smile a bit, all right. Try to grasp the audience attention, all right. Don't make them feel make them feel that you are confident and you are ready, all right, to spread information or to speak up to deliver your speech to the public. All right, let me adjust this one first. All right, back up there. Okay, and then don't forget to do some, all right, don't forget your gestures, all right, motions of speaker's hands or arms during a speech. But then don't try to plan all your gestures, all right. Do not try to say, all right, after this I'm gonna nod my head, after this I'm gonna shake my hands a bit, show here and there, look here and there. Do not plan your gestures, but use them freely, all right. It will be like an impromptu version of gestures, all right. Okay, do not plan them, all right, ahead. Don't let your gesture of body movements distract listeners from your speech. Do not move a lot too much, and make the audience feel irritated, and they will be concentrating more on your action rather than the words that you are uttering, all right. So avoid nervous mannerisms such as twisting your hair, all right, making a face, or rocking back and forth, or tapping your foot on the stage, all right. That will be very disturbing and annoying to the audience, okay. All right. Don't forget eye contact, all right, your direct visual contact with eyes of another person. So you will face the audience. Don't forget to look to the left and right as well as the center, all right, of the room, and avoid concentrating only at one viewpoint, all right. Try to have a few viewpoints as well, first to the right and then your left and then center right, and then just continue the steps, all right. And then make sure you are not too concentrating on one particular angle only, all right. If let's say you are too nervous to look them in the eyes, all right, just look to the side of each person or just above their heads, all right. It will give an illusion of you looking at them as if you are looking at them, all right. And for your voice projection, all right, use your voice as expressively as you could, but do not shout, all right. Just deliver your voice as loud as you could, but please do not shout, and practice on your voice projection, all right. Do not speak a very slow tone that people cannot hear, but speak clearly and precisely, but with a controlled loud voice, okay. And then when you are dealing with your nervousness, all right, don't worry, it's okay to be nervous. You can take a several slow deep breath, and then you can relax your leg muscle or squeeze and release your hands before the speech, all right, just to ensure that the blood is circulating well and you can release a few of stress from your body, okay. All right, this is a sample of a speech that I want you to look at later on. This is taken from our textbook, all right. This is how the speech is organized into introduction, body, and also conclusion. All right, the speech is on, if you're facing the screen, the speech is on your right, and then there are commentaries, all right, or comments, all right, or main points provided, all right, by the author of the book, all right, regarding to the speech delivered, all right. Later on, please go through this, the speech text, all right, given, all right. It will also be embedded into your e-campus, or you can read them over there as well, okay. All right. This is by Lucas, our textbook writer. All right. This is you when I am choosing the next person to present. So the four lucky person to present tomorrow will be Annie Damiati, Evangelista, Fatin Afika, and Fatin Alice. And your topic is, let me move this a bit. All right. and your topic will be RM 10,000 fine for SOP violation, suppressing or just plain punishment. All right, I want you to give your plain opinion on this one. Is it suppressing or is it just plain punishment? All right. So the speech will be between 3 to 5 minutes only. Make it very brief and short. All right, but very concise. All right, make sure you have all the main points in there. I want to know your stand. All right, the four of you. What is your stand in the 10,000 fine for SOP violation? Okay. All right, we've done that. Thank you. That is all for today. All right, the slides will be embedded in your eCampus later. You can go through the slide and also don't forget to watch this video as well. If you got questions, you can ask in the group, or I'll be open for any discussion. Thank you very much, and I'll see you guys tomorrow in our class in Google Meet live session. Bye bye.